Hello and welcome back everybody. Today we'll be learning about dismissible widgets in Flutter. So I've already created our app and this is what it looks like so far. Just a material app which with the homepage is my homepage, which extends a stateful widget. And I've also created a list of items which we'll get onto next. So first of all, we'll go ahead and create our scaffold. So return scaffold, and we'll put an app bar to this. So app bar, title, text widgets, that will just say dismissible, and we'll center the title. True. Now we're going to go ahead and create our body. So body parameter, and we're going to put a list view builder. First we'll have the item count, and that will just be our items list over here and the length of that. So items dot count length, sorry. And the builder will be like this. We'll take in a build context, and we'll also have an index. And this will return a dismissible here. So as you can see here, a dismissible requires a few parameters. The first one is a key, so if you don't know what a key is, it's just like a label for a widget so that when it's dismissed you'll know which dismissible widget has been dismissed. So we'll just put a value key and we'll put item $index, and the child we shall get onto. So the child will be a list tile, and we're actually going to change this value key to be index and the value at, not index, items and the value at index. So that will be the value key. So back to our list tile, we'll give it a title, which will just be a text widget, and that will be the items at index. So whatever the index is, it will go to that to the items list and get it. Then we're gonna have some styling, text style, and the font size will be 24. So we're going to run this. So our app has loaded, and as you can see here on the emulator, we've got a scrollable list view with these items which are draggable, but so far nothing is showing, and that's what we'll move on to next. So we're going to move on to the backgrounds of the dismissible. So background, and this will be a container, and it will simply have a color which will be colors dot blue, and hot reload again. See now that every time we scroll it to the side we have a blue background. So what we're going to do in today is we're going to implement it so if you scroll to this side it will show you mark as red, and then move to red, so it means that it'll take away this and it'll be in your red items, and if you pull it this way it'll be in your deleted items. So we're not actually going to implement all the back end, this is just simply the UI and how things should look. So here we have the background, and we're going to give it a child of row, and the first thing we'll implement is an icon, and icons dot check. Next, we shall move on to adding some spacing between it. Oh, we forgot to put the children parameter. Now size box, and we'll just put a width of 5. And we'll put our next thing, which will be a text, and it'll just say moved to red, and we'll put some styling on this. Style, text style, font size will be 20. Hot reload again. We'll see here that if we swiped, it says move to red. So we are gonna change the color actually, so that it's a bit more visible. Colors.white, and just copy this and paste it for the icon as well. And yes, move to red. So that's all fun. So if we want to have another different action, now we're going to move on to having a second background, and this one will be if you want to delete it. So it's just like this one, so we can copy the background and paste it, but this one will be secondary background. And instead of colors.blue, we will have colors.red. And we're going to reorder this so that the text will come first. Then we'll have the spacing and then the icon. Why is that complaining now? Oh right, so what's happening is we pasted it inside the text, so now if we redo it here, you'll see so far it's red, the background is red. But the reason we cannot see our items is because they're actually on this side, so we've got to change the alignment. Not there, the main axis alignment on the row. Main axis alignment dot end. So then it will appear at the end. And we also have to change this to move to trash. Change the icon to icons.delete and hot reload, and once we open it up again now, you'll see that the words have moved to the end, and so has the icon. Now to implement the actual logic, so we're going to come here and undismissed. So this will take a parameter of dismiss action or dismiss direction, and we're going to have an if statement here. So if direction is equals to dismiss direction dot start to end, so that means if it's going from left to right, which is when we swipe it to move to red, we're going to items, so this is referring back again to this list over here. Items dot remove at index. So so whatever index this dismissible is at, that's what we will remove from items. And then next we'll just print moved to red. And now for the other one, which is when we want to check if it's going from right to left. So it's dismiss direction, dismiss direction dot end to start, so that's going right to left, and it will be the same thing, but instead you will put move to trash. So this is just a simple tutorial on how you can do things like this. So if we move to red, you'll see here it's printed out move to red, but if we move to trash, we are getting an error. So why is that? So I have no idea why that error was showing, but a quick hot restart and it works again. So open up your emulator and you can delete, move to trash, move to trash, move to red, and it's been moved to red. So that's it, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.